Good afternoon, garden friends. I am so excited about being able to share, this amazing opportunity with you guys. I first want to say part of me doing this was like 2 years in the making. And I say that because with me working a full-time job and also me having my YouTube channel, I did not know whether or not I would be able to faithfully dedicate the amount of time in not only the classes, but also the volunteering. Now, mind you, while I may end up doing volunteer, when it comes to gardening here and there, I really wanted to take this garden journey to the next level. So I am happy to announce that I applied to participate in the Master Garden program here. And I'm happy to announce that I have been selected. And, it's so funny because they give you a time frame for when you submit in the application. And then I have to provide references. And this is the thing. I want to make sure I call out the individuals that were my references. They asked for 3. I gave them 5. So want to thank Dawn from A Twisted Vine. Want to thank Emily from A Scent of a Garden. Narissa and Sue, who happen to be my neighbors that I have helped either design their backyard or donated some of my plants to help them learn about gardening and the maintenance of it. And also Betty D, who is a phenomenal gardener that I have been able to make a lasting friendship with. And it is through their inspiration that I chose to this year reach out and see if I could participate and become a master gardener. And a lot of it is the thought process behind me wanting to be a master gardener is to be able to take my knowledge to the next level, but then also be able to share with you guys, the things that I end up learning through the program. Now, the program is 12 weeks, starts January 15th. Yeah, January 15th, and it goes through April 2nd. We will have, 2 quizzes. You'll have a quiz in February and then another one in April. And the beauty of this from, talking with the members and everything that they end up participating in and the premise behind being a master gardener is not just for you to learn, but for you to be able to share that knowledge that you end up learning by going through these courses. Plus, when I end up thinking about the experience and knowledge that the committee ends up having, it is a combination of extension staff members and then veteran master gardener volunteers. So I know I am going to be like a sponge absorbing all the knowledge that they have so that I can heighten my garden skills. I know when I had my interview with them, I had mentioned to them when it comes to gardening, I could probably talk about gardening for days because I believe that's how you end up learning from others. I believe it ends up inspiring you to go ahead and dip your toe into the garden arena while also educating individuals. There are so many things in the program that they end up touching to help, within the community, teaching individuals about native plants, about vegetable gardening. And, that was one of the things that really drew me to saying, hey, go ahead and see if you can go ahead and get into this program was, as you guys know, I had my first vegetable garden. Now, it could have been due to the season that we ended up having, that the things that I thought would be successful that didn't be, but I had a lot of good wins. But I want to be able to hone in on those skills, and as I learn, to be able to share what I learn with others. Plus, when I think about what the extension program is trying to accomplish, it's to not only educate but engage the community when it comes to servicing more citizens with either educational programs or the actual demonstrations. The program is 12 weeks, and a lot of times, depending upon your state, it can run anywhere between 12 to 16 weeks. And it is about, going through different techniques and information to help you build up your garden knowledge. And I am so excited about that opportunity. And this is the thing, guys. When I sit here and think about content that I am putting together, my goal is to make sure that I am providing you all with good, helpful, inspiring content to have you take this journey with me as we learn together from what the information that I end up getting from the Master Gardener program. And this is the thing. Program is about transferring research-based information about gardening and related subjects to the public, to be able to have the resources to help educate others. And, that was one of the things, just based on the questionnaire of what is of interest to me, and whether or not I would feel comfortable doing public speaking. And I believe by having the YouTube channel, it allows me to be something easy for me to be able to relay, the information to the audience. And it ranges from young individuals, who are in other programs like 4-H, those type of programs. They end up having areas where you can, learn about native plants, vegetable gardens, pests, soil, pH, all the things that having that information will allow you to be successful with your garden. And I love the fact that as I'm learning things, to be able to share with others. Now, part of the program, after you end up, taking the courses and passing the test, you are committing to 50 hours of volunteer opportunities to help out in the Master Gardener program. And like I said, it could be things they mentioned, doing PowerPoint presentations, public speaking, working with young individuals, working in a garden, whether it's weeding or planting, to be truly involved in all aspects of gardening while you're learning. And the other beauty is you get to meet other gardeners. You learn about the horticulture of gardening. I there was a couple of things that I was looking at, and I know that there are scientific names for plants. I'm just going to keep it real. While I learn them, I'm going to stick with the common names, so that individuals will be able to correlate common name with the flower or the plant that I am talking about. But you know what? My thing is, having that knowledge is still going to be beneficial. And the other thing is being able to do something within the community, having that opportunity to make a difference in our environment while, individuals may not be huge gardeners, but would like, some basic information about getting a garden started. My thing is you got to start somewhere if you want to expand your knowledge with gardening. Like I said, I am so excited about this opportunity. Other thing, me having a full-time job, I have communicated to my boss, every Wednesday starting January 15th to April 2nd, I will not be in the office, because this is my thing. When I make a commitment to something, when I believe in something, I am in full throttle. The information and the programs and the lives within the community that being a master gardener will allow me access to, I couldn't ask for a better way to not only share but inspire others to take up gardening. Well, you guys, thank you so much, because I do have to acknowledge my subscribers and also those who are not subscribed but watch my channel. I thank you so much, because that in itself was a motivator, because I wanted to make sure that the content that I am providing you guys is informative, is useful, and at the same time, we end up having some fun. Well, I look forward to you guys taking this journey with me in my next level of my garden journey. And what I'll be doing is, sharing with you guys some of the things that I have learned through the Master Gardener program, but also showing you application, because, a lot of times, individuals are visual, so I will try to make sure whatever I'm covering, I'm giving you guys that visual of what I learned. Well, thank you again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner. And I so look forward to you taking this journey with me. And I'll see you after the first class in January.